How did you attract or address your audience? After my first edit, I had received a wide variety of audience feedback, which all contained some very useful comments on how I could improve my thriller. Overall, I was happy with the comments made, because I was aware that a lot needed adapting, so any criticism at this very early stage is really beneficial, and therefore I addressed them all with positivity. The initial comments, however, made me quite uncertain about starting without an establishing shot, as that's very conventional to thrillers, but I decided to subvert this and immediately introduce Harry's character. I never added in an establishing shot, which I do regret, as they are conventional to the thriller genre, portray Kieran's seclusion from society, and also help to set the scene. Moreover, with correct, dull, dingy lighting, just from the starting establishing shot, it can create a very negative ambience, reflecting Kieran's state of mind. The first edit portrays my initial ending for my thriller, which got changed after the first edit. Therefore, although Ollie's comment, add sound effects, was very valuable at the time, because it definitely aided Kieran's fall and made it a lot more realistic, I ended up not being able to generate the feeling I had desired with the ending, so re-scripted it. A problem I faced during the filming stage was the inconsistency of the weather. Therefore, Shay's comment made me realise I could edit the shots without having to completely refilm them. It really helped me to keep continuity with lighting throughout my film. At the time, I read through Jake's comment and definitely considered taking it on board. However, I decided upon following Shay's comment and editing the sunny clips with the colour board before concluding whether I still need to refilm Kieran slipping round the corner. The main comment I focused on after the second edit was one made by two of my audience saying they were uncertain of what Eddie's role was. This frustrated me slightly, as I believed I had explained his role well through extreme close-ups of him spying on Kieran. However, I clearly hadn't, due to the couple of viewers being confused. This meant that I disregarded their comments, as I thought I had done Eddie's character justice until the following edit, where similar comments arose. Therefore, I decided to add in some dialogue at the end of my thriller, where Eddie answers his phone to his mysterious, ambiguous boss and states, "You are right, he couldn't handle it." I feel as though this affected the creativity within my film, because it left the audience wondering and questioning what he meant, making them wanting to watch on, which is what they expect to be feeling at the end of an opening. Moreover, I added in a close-up of a text coming through on Eddie's phone from X, telling him to watch Kieran's every move. This instantly made it clearer to the audience as to what his job was, and this was justified with more comments made after the final edit about Eddie's character. Another comment made was regarding some eerie sci-fi sounds, to make the paranoia more effective. I intended to add in some sound effects after I was happy with the initial music all the way through. I added in a sound effect of lots of girls laughing over the top of the hallucinations. I intended for them to create a more unnerving tone, as people associate little girls laughing maliciously with a danger or threat. Due to there being lots of voices also shows the extent of his haunting. Joe commented about the music on my fourth edit, stating it needs to be more intense. Therefore, I increased the volume of each soundtrack and layered different soundtracks up to create an echoed and muddly soundscape, which I was hoping would reflect his psychosis mind. This changed my film hugely, as it made it a lot more dramatic, and on the fast-paced action, such as when Kieran runs down the avenue, it increased the build-up of tension, and the louder drum beats connoted the idea of a battle between Kieran and his hallucinations. This made me realise that audiences love the feeling of apprehension after watching a thriller opening, and want to have their interest held by the end, with an ambiguous cliffhanger. For feedback on my final fifth edit, I asked Martha and Alice, who both fitted into my target audience age range of 12+, for some feedback on what could be improved and what they liked about it. I filmed their reactions as they watched it.
Okay, so did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
it was really good.
Good. What was your favourite section?
I like the bit when he threw the stone to the pond and it splashed up.
Oh yeah, the extreme close-up.
Yeah.
I like the bit where the protagonist is having all those hallucinations and they're following him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so scary.
Did it make you want to watch on to the end of the film?
Yeah, definitely.
And why is that?
I just wanted to find out who X was.
Yeah, same. And the man in the black cape.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
it
so
was
10.
really good.
Good. What was your favourite section?
I like the bit when he threw the stone to the pond and it splashed up.
Oh yeah, the extreme close-up.
Yeah.
I like the bit where the protagonist is having all those hallucinations and they're following him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so scary.
Did it make you want to watch on to the end of the film?
Yeah, definitely.
And why is that?
I just wanted to find out who X was.
Yeah, same. And the man in the black cape.
Yeah.
You're right, couldn't handle it.
Let the plan commence.
Okay, so how could it be improved?
I think near the end, maybe do quicker shots and sort of cuts to help build the tension.
Like fast editing pace, yeah.
Yeah, maybe more shots of the hallucinations as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Make
as
it a bit clearer of actually what they are.